Alright, One Piece 1106 dropped last week. Dory and Bruggy have made their triumphant returns, and it's safe to say, bro, this shit fucking slaps. Obviously, we saw a cameo in the kid fight. I don't know what I called it actually. We saw a cameo in the kid massacre, but now they're back, and hopefully they've sharpened their weapons, because we are no longer going up against Mr. 3 and his boys. Dory and Bruggy are supposed to be these legendary new old caliber pirates, the giant pirates. Their name brings fear, yet their bounties sit at 100 million. These niggas barely qualified to be supernova. I mean, unless Oda pulls a historical Uno reverse and reveals that inflation hit these niggas harder than the post-time skip hit Zoro's character, then I think it's fair to say we are set to witness some generational power creep. Which I'm all for, I don't really mind. I like the Giants. Also, how do Dory and Bruggy know about Luffy being Nika? I mean, it's not like as soon as Luffy goes Gear 5, everyone in a 1,000 mile radius knows that he's the Sun God. It's not like wherever Luffy goes, there's a massive banner that just says, Nico is there. Bro, Buster Calls are straight ass, man. They're so trash. I don't know how Oda thought anyone was going to start shivering and tweaking over something that the pre-time skip Straw Hats easily escaped. Due to Sanji brilliance, of course. But just look at how Dory and Bruggy just tower over this shit. Look at these poor Marines. Bro, they better start counting their blessings, because they are about to get put in a giant-sized pack. Also, Luffy's a cannibal now. Speaking of Luffy, what's your guys' favourite Luffy moment? I mean, for me, pushing down the zombie at Thriller Bark, it's definitely up there, but we all know that's Skypiea freestyle, bro. Hood classic. One Piece is a variety of gags, some funny and some just not. And because it won't be a Rebels video without some slander, let's talk about some particularly ass One Piece gags. Brooks' classic, May I See Your Panties, never fails to wipe the smile off my face. Same with Yamato's Kozuki Oden thing, which I don't know what that was to this day. I've also never found the appeal in Usopp being a worthless bitch-ass nigga. Or the whole weakling trio dynamic thing, yeah, I already know about that. I mean, the weakling trio has to be the worst trio in One Piece. It's not often Oda misses, but Oda missed not once but twice in this trio. Elbaf's coming up, hopefully we can knock that down to 1, although I have absolutely no hope of Usopp doing anything substantial after how Zoro got absolutely cooked in what was supposed to be his arc during Wano. Alright, I hold my hands up. I'll take the L on this one. Sanji's pervert gag is probably one of the worst things Oda's ever come up with. I mean, I remember reading Fishman Island for the very first time, tears dripping down my face, my only thought being,
look how they massacred my boy.
This video is coming out just after Valentine's, so I just want to say, I hope everyone had a great time celebrating with their loved ones. Except at Marshall Arjuna 4072. Because I know you pull no bitches. And that you spent all of Valentine's with your Zoro body pillow. Which, to each their own, but yeah. Someone who's having fun on Valentine's undoubtedly has to be whoever is in charge of Toei Animation's Twitter. They are having the time of their lives as they casually dropped the best tweet in all of 2024. Tweet of the year already, if that's a thing. I think an alternative tweet could have also been tag the Lucci to your Zoro, because I think it's fair to say that Lucci's lasted longer against Zoro than any of the boys on Valentine's Day. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. Game is well and truly game. You need to pat Lucci on the back for that.
Oden-sama, I'm on my knees. Please lend me Haki. After all, this is Rob Lucci we're up against.
Zoro fans, this is your man. This is who you niggas rep. Tough. Every chapter that goes by, I become happier and happier to see that you niggas are suffering. Your agenda's crumbling faster than the Titanic. You boys tried convincing us that this guy was in and around the Admiral level. All I can do, all I will do is laugh. I will sit here and laugh at you bum-ass delusional niggas. Speaking of delusional cocksuckers, every gosh darn time we see a silhouette of a potential new character, I hear fools in the back barking.
Jin! It's Jin! He's back!
Shut your
This nigga is not coming back. It's over. He's dead. And the sooner you guys accept it, the better. One Piece fans truly can be delusional. I mean, personally, takes like Zoro's a good character, Jin's still alive, Akainu's stronger than Kaido. These absurd, nonsensical takes should force you on a one-way trip to a psychiatric ward. Because serious help needs to be dished out to these individuals. I mean, I get a gender piece, but there's a gender, and then there's straight up mental illness. Like some of these niggas been hailing copium like it's a real drug. Bro, just look at what I found on Twitter. Just look, this has to be one of the worst takes I've ever seen in my life. Like, this shit makes absolutely no sense. Like most of the bullshit Zoro fans have spouted trying to defend him for the whole Lucci thing. The amount of Lucci wank I've seen recently, just because he's now fighting Zoro, is mind-boggling. Rob Lucci is a bum. Deal with it. Us Sanji fans are willing to accept you to the right side with open arms. Don't you worry. Leave behind your Zoro body pillow. Leave behind those days of mediocrity and ascend to greatness.